Alright, well, hello, Liam. This is Greg, and, okay, I've just been informed that your name is Liam. I apologize. I take it that's Liam Nelson. Um, I've just been informed also that it's not Liam Nelson, it's Liam Hemsworth. Sorry about that. Kind of disappointed, Liam. I was kind of hoping you were Nelson because he's kind of badass and, well, you're just kind of a pretty ass. But, uh, oh well, I guess on with the show. Not very much of a comedian. Well, I guess I'd love to be a comedian, but not very experienced. So I apologize for any kind of confusion or any uh, stammering or pauses or anything like that because I'm not a very good talker either. Um, Also, I'd like to inform you that my agent is standing right behind me, apparently watching stuff going on out the window, so hopefully he won't catch any of my mistakes and will still believe fully in my ability to be a comedian. Um, I don't really have much material. Everything I do have tonight is, for the most part, original. I'm also tired as fuck, so maybe it just would behoove me to go like this, but I feel like my eyes are kind of bugging out. They're a little dry and I can barely stay awake, so maybe I'll even fall asleep during this little doohickey. Um, so sunny? Yeah. Um, so, okay. Um, I guess I'll start with something that you could possibly do that might make life in general more humorous. I, in fact, just did it tonight, and it's kind of something you could do anywhere in any conversation. You just have to know the correct way to incorporate it. It's kind of do your own ad lib, so to speak. So, this evening, I took a conversation I was having with my wife, and I took the word French fry and I submitted the word dick. So every single time the word French fry came up, I just submitted dick instead. So a great example of this will be um, we were going to McDonald's and we picked up some French fries. And on the way home, as we were eating French fries, we did notice that they were soggy French fries. So my wife proceeded to say that I believe I'm the only one in the world that likes soggy French fries. Um, Obviously, I don't have to tell you that in my mind I heard soggy dick. Um, she proceeded to say that these were really great salty French fries. Um, she loves the feeling of salty French fries going down her throat. I then proceeded to tell her that she can suck on my big salty French fry and um, will enjoy it. Um, so yeah, that's something you can do in almost any kind of conversation. Um, I think for the most part, that's the only key thing there is you have to do that with if you submit a noun for a noun, um, verb for verb. I'm sure you know it all works pretty much the same thing. Uh, just pick a nice topic, a nice word, and submit it. Probably food is the most fun thing to do, and I'd say you could probably submit dick or pussy for that. Also, I apologize. I know this is a little late into the comedy skit, but um, I don't really intend to be vulgar, but I guess since I've already been vulgar so far, no sense turning around. Um, Another thing I noticed today um, on my way, I guess driving, um, and it's probably something that everyone notices, but probably doesn't think too much about, is have you ever seen those signs on the back of a car that says baby on board. Um, I kind of think that those are a little selfish, so to speak, because let's just give an example. Today, um, a car cut me off on my way to my bowling um, league. Yes, I'm in a bowling league. It's pretty lame, probably, but I am. And a car with a baby on board sign came and cut me off, and my first initial thought was, okay, well, why don't you just shove it in my face that you're having sex and I'm not? Uh, but apparently that's not what baby on board really actually means. Uh, I think actually what baby on board means is that you are to be more cautious around cars like this that have baby on board. Um, right off the bat, that's pretty selfish. You really shouldn't expect other drivers to yield and drive better because you have a child on board. Why do I care about your child? Apparently, you don't care about your child. You're the one that's driving reckless and cutting me off and so forth. Um, uh, so yeah, that kind of perturbed me. I felt like that was that's pretty selfish. So it should actually be those signs should actually be in view for the driver to see instead. Because I feel like those are really the ones that need to be more aware that they have a child on board. Even as far as how many times do you see somebody locking a child and going into their workplace or something like that? But then again, at the same time, maybe that would be something more helpful for us as people. If there was a baby on board sign and we were, walking past it in a parking lot, maybe we would be more aware and we would look inside cars just to make sure there is not a child inside. But then that would expect people to be taking down those baby on board signs and whenever they park, and to make sure that people aren't continuously checking parked cars for no reason and wasting their day. So pretty much those baby on board signs piss me off. They, um, they're not for the driver. They're for other motorists, and that's completely selfish. And I don't think that um, people should have them. So I don't think I really had anything else. I may try to make a follow-up video if you feel like this was not enough sufficient comedy relief, and it might not even been that funny at all. But sometimes just looking at me is kind of funny, and I kind of think that I'm funny looking too. So thanks for everything and for hearing my comedy skit, and congrats again on winning HoH. Pretty cool, I guess. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your stint, what one day of it may be, and I guess I will see you back in the house. And that is there actually is a real audience in here. If you were wondering, this isn't any kind of laugh track or anything like that. There are real people in here right now. It is like 1:30 a.m. and I invite them all into my household for this exact purpose, just to laugh at my humorous jokes. So, good night.